This episode of Urban Hunting TV features all of our sponsors for our show. Sit back and enjoy. New tool right here. It is the assault bow from Hickory Creek Archery, but they have the mini vertical crossbow limbs, and then it shoulder harnesses like a gun, and then you have a scope to sight through. And I'm gonna become the urban assassin with this urban assault bow. Me and the whitetails are gonna go to battle this winter. All right, so let's draw this back. Pull it up, put the knock on there. So as it sets up, it has an automatic whisker biscuit built in. And then there it is, and then you have the scope and the whole setup. Is that you can shoot this bow one-handed. It's not tremendously heavy. Like, you know, if I was handicapped, I could cock this bow by myself. That's why I call it the urban assault bow. It's so light, handy, and portable. All right, so when you get ready to shoot, it's just like shooting a gun. You just push the safety off, and you're ready. Wow. That's sweet right there. All right, so here we go with a 3-shot group. And we're at about 10 yards. So now we're going to shoot it one-handed. That's a pretty tight group, shooting two hands and one-handed. So I was a little bit off, a little bit unstable with a one-hand shot, but shooting it normal, putting them, stacking them in.
Man, this assault bow here, it's pretty impressive. I was actually kind of, I guess like a gun, expecting a little bit of a kick, but shot a few crossbows, and this one right here just feels a lot better in my hand. It's more like a gun. See, carrying this deep in the woods and coming out with a lot of good meat for the table.
Here we are at Ta-Ta Bang Bang, premier sporting clays event for breast cancer patients. And they are raising money to support patients that can't afford to have mammograms and all the things done with breast cancer. And the Music City chapter of Safari Club International is here to support that today.
First of all, thank y'all very much for coming and participating in Ta-Ta Bang Bang. It means a lot to all of us. On the course, eye protection, ear protection is required from the time you leave here until you come back. All guns will remain unloaded until the shooter is ready to get in the shooting position, the shooting window. It's kind of an H. When you get there and your muzzle is in between the uprights, only the shooter can load, and he loads 2 shells. no more than 2. And once you do that, and you call pull, you really start firing at it. Only the shooter is allowed in that position.
Music City chapter of SCI really started about May of this past year of 2015 when a group of about 14 people met in my office, and we came up with pretty much the formula to start this chapter, something that has been missing from Nashville and from the Nashville hunting community for a number of years.
I'm Carmen Neal. I'm the founder of Ta-Ta Bang Bang Shooting Sports for Cancer, and we're here today on May 28th at Happy Hill Farm in Linville, Tennessee. We are so excited to be here, and this be our first location for Tennessee.
Pull. Pull.
Pull.
Pull.
Drink a little water, take a little break.
Ta-Ta Bang Bang was founded to help patients on the front end of a breast cancer diagnosis. It keeps the patient from having to wait a month or even 2 months at times for government assistance. So we're able to provide all the money up front with some of the local community hospitals. And this year we're helping out Murray Regional Hospital. We provide the funding up front with the diagnostic mammograms, ultrasounds, even biopsies, and we help them so that they don't have the worry to wait to get a breast cancer diagnosis.
The majority of your members of Safari Club International are deer hunters, turkey hunters, guys like you and me that go out on the weekends and hunt, or they save up their vacation and they go and hunt. You know, the whole thing about Safari Club is defending the rights of the hunter. You know, it's kind of like what the NRA does for the gun owner and defending our Second Amendment rights. Best way to get involved with SCI, especially on a local basis, is to join our chapter. It's musiccitysci.org, or you can find us on Facebook at Music City SCI. Bi-monthly meetings that people will be welcome to come to, and even if you want to come for a look-see, that will be welcome also.
Pull.
We're at target number 15. We go back to 1, and I've made it into the top 10 of my group of 5 today.
So as you can see, our compadres left us.
Yeah, they made us walk. They made us walk the whole time.
And here we got 15 stations. I bet we're at a half mile. We got to go up 2 hills.
2 big hills too.
You know what's the bad part is? Steve looked at me and said, "Just pretend you're turkey hunting." What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Steve told me, he said, "You're just SOL." That's all he told me.
Just out of luck.
Oh yeah, we're having a blast.
At least we got us a vehicle now. So
That's right. So they finally donated us one, so we didn't have to walk so much.
Well, what happened? We hit so many targets, they wouldn't let us ride with them, so we were walking.
Yeah, just so they could even up the score, they tried to make us walk, but it's not going to work. We're still going to beat them.
Got us a cart. We're back on the track. So
we're
stay
on
with
now.
Us. By the way, we just want to thank y'all for leaving us. You know, you could have just told us to miss a few. We'd have got the hint.
We came back and got you.
We got to give him that. He did come back and pick us up. He did save us walking up the hill, so we will give him that.
And he picked us up at the bottom of the hill and not at the top of the hill.
I told him to wait.
I was afraid somebody might have a heart attack.
I missed both of them. That's the wrong shells. Oh. Man, I must be shooting over them things. Pull. Hey, Steve.
Huh?
You got one more.
One more.
Oh.
We're here today to benefit Murray Regional Foundation Women's Center for, we're raising money for underinsured and uninsured women for diagnostic testing. We're trying to catch breast cancer early so there's a better chance for survival. So that's what all these shooters are out here for. So we're having a silent auction, gun giveaways, and everybody's come out, everybody's wearing their pink, they're shooting pink clays, and they're just supporting the fight.
I run an organization called Kids Outdoors. We take all children in the woods through hunting, fishing, anything in that manner. One of the dearest things to us has been this tote of flies. We absolutely love it. It is seen everywhere. Our hunters love it, and you'll see the majority of them wearing it. And if you have any sense, you will get it too.
On the state land, I saw a buck chasing a doe through the woods and water. Oh, in the pine trees and the fields, out there with the eagle and the otter. Oh, the hunter is a sportsman with the game on the land, respecting the woods and water. Gonna rattle near that old dead swamp, let out my best grunt call. With any luck, it just can't fail. Pulled out my hand decoy, give a cluck and a yelp to the big boy. I watch a gobbler fan his tail through the woods and water. Oh, in the pine trees and the fields, out there with the eagle and the otter. Oh, the hunter is a sportsman with the game on the land, respecting the woods and water.
I'm Mike Cunningham from Lincoln, Nebraska, and welcome to Kohler Blinds. This is the legendary Kohler blind, first started and built by Ralph Kohler, Tacoma, Nebraska. One of the greatest features that Ralph invented on this blind is the stand up and shoot top. There's no roll top, there's no flip top, there's no anything. The flaps open up like this to get in and out. That's what we use to get in and out. When we're hunting, we have what's called the stand up and shoot top. Everybody can see the birds decoying. Everyone gets to watch the action. And when the fun happens, we all do this, and all we do is stand up to the straw and shoot, just like that.
Go ahead.
You can find us at www.kohlerblinds.com. Visit us at Kohler Blinds on Facebook, and you can call me direct every day, 402-450-5658. Call me. I love to talk about duck blinds every day.
Make America great again. I hear that a lot. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, how'd we get in this spot? We forgot about freedom and the price we have to pay. Oh, the government's got it. It's about me anyway. We're soft and selfish, too distracted to care. On the eve of destruction, completely unaware. Make America great again. We've lost a piece of our soul, don't know how to get it back, and our hope's grown cold. Make America great again. It won't be easy or fast. Here's what we've gotta do if America's gonna last. Need to talk about freedom, a little sacrifice. It's about keeping our promises, about being nice. Try practicing honor and being a man. Working hard for a living, lend a helping hand. Make America great again. Take each man one at a time. Well, if you love our country, hoss, we'll get along just fine. But if you don't, you best beware. You'll do much better in some other land over there. Make America great again. You gotta know the truth. Mr. Maker sent his son, and the Bible's got the proof. Time to accept him, America, before it's too late. Time to use God's word again to make America great. Make America great again. Let's fight to win. Victory comes at the tip of the spear, not the other end. Stop giving in. Start doubling down. We don't need more pansies. Need a new sheriff in town. Gotta talk about freedom, a little sacrifice. It's about keeping promises, about being nice. Practicing honor, being a man. Working hard for a living, lend a helping hand. Make America great again. You've heard that a lot. And now you know exactly how we got in the spot. To make America great again. Well, you know what to do. Come on, America. It's up to you. Gotta talk about freedom, little sacrifice, about keeping promises, about being nice, practicing honor and being a man, working hard for a living, give a helping hand.
What makes a cause worth fighting for? Is it a goal, a group of people, a flag? We say it's something that makes the world a better place for those who come behind. Those sons and daughters who wear our likeness and carry our name. We are the National Wild Turkey Federation. And it's not the name that's special, it's what we do. We are 250,000 strong, dedicated to the conservation of North America's greatest game bird and the preservation of our hunting heritage. Our work conserves millions of acres of habitat for all wildlife. Our mission, what we stand for, will echo in the pages of history for the generations that will walk in our footsteps. To our members, we say this: we've asked you for money. We've asked you for your time. You always deliver. This year, we ask for one thing from each of you. Give us one friend, one family member, one brother or sister who loves wildlife and wild places like you. Whether it's a gift you give or a challenge you make, give us one to join us and strengthen our ranks. A fire starts as a flame, lit by a spark. Be that spark. One by one we grew. One by one we brought wild turkeys back from the brink. And now we're joining together to save wildlife habitat and save our hunting way of life. The time has come to leave our mark on history. We need each of you and one more. One by one we fly. Rise and fly.
For the finest in wild turkey and waterfowl choke tubes, it's Indian Creek Shooting Systems. Thousands of successful hunts and many still shot tight at IndianCreekSS.com.
We just shot this pattern with the Indian Creek 665 and the 6-shot Spectre shot. Said it's a 665 constriction, and that was a 30-yard target, and you can see there it just destroyed it. So.
Spectre Shot, White Lightning turkey loads, the official turkey hunting ammunition of Eyes on the Outdoor.
Indian Creek Shooting Systems.
These are actual wads that we picked up off the range after we just sighted in our turkey guns. And if you look at the choke tube, it's got 30 parallel ports. That porting is designed to retard the wad. So if you look at this wad real close, you can see 30 formed grooves in that wad. That's proof positive that is actually putting the brakes. When it comes through here, it's retarding that wad just so slightly and gives you the patterns that you just seen from the other fellas' shotguns whenever they were sighting it.
Indian Creek Shooting System, get you some.
Or for more information, go to SpectreShot.com. That's SpectreShot.com and click on the White Lightning logo.